the enjoyment of this evening. We want this speech to be powerful. We want this speech to be emotive. We want to laugh our hearts out. Make us laugh. Talking of this speech for years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope it's not mess this one up. I love you, our best man.
Thank you, and to quote Andrew Hamilton, hello. As my MCs have already introduced me, you will know I'm Andrew's best man, and I want everyone to rest assured I'm going to make a nice, clean speech. No smut. In fact, I sat down with Andrew and Naomi a few weeks ago, and I agreed that if there's going to be any innuendo in here, I'd whip it out immediately. According to Best Man Protocol, obviously I have to speak about the man, the myth, Andrew Hamilton. But my first duty is, of course, to thank certain people who, let's face it, had it pretty easy today. Standing around pouting and looking pretty. But they have spent a lot of time on their hair and makeup. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give it up for the ushers. I would obviously like to thank the bridesmaid here, right here, Vicky. And the MC here, Kelly. They've done an amazing job keeping Naomi in check. Today and on her hen do. Kind of. Of course, well managed looking flappable and fantastic all the way through. And these people have been surpassed by only by Naomi herself, who the world agrees is stunning. And also, Emmy's done before, but thank you from myself to the Roper family for letting us into their beautiful home and in such a beautiful setting. Thank you so much. On a personal note, one lady I'd like to thank is my Auntie Sally Hamilton. You've always been there for me. You've been through all of my formative years with Andrew, and with a lovely hot cup of tea whenever I woke up on the floor of your house. And with a friendly smack in the arse. Of course, all of us soft southern Jessies who've travelled up from London would like to thank Scotland itself. We all agree the weather has been remarkable. The scenery stunning. People welcoming and friendly, especially the man down the pub last night who gave me an extra big serving of his proper leaky. In fact, it may have been a bit too nice. I think Andrew's been getting a bit intimidated recently about joining such a noble and proud race. I said to him not to worry. It's like joining an exclusive club. They've given us such culinary delights as the deep fried Snickers. Produced amazing films such as Train Spotting, a harrowing documentary. And it's given the world such amazing heartthrobs as Mel Gibson. And to be fair, I'm not surprised Andrew's feeling nervous. We're all familiar with Naomi's natural charm and grace. Of course, I'm far too familiar with Andrew. But since there's no smart,
speak up.
Sorry, since there's no smart, I won't be able to tell you any embarrassing stories about Andrew at all. I certainly won't be able to tell you about the first time I remember meeting him at school. Where we met outside the construction site for our new maths block, and we were newly allowed to be in second years to walk to Rashid's local corner shop to buy some sweets, so we thought we'd exercise our newfound right. But I met Andrew and he seemed nervous and pensive, and I don't know what's wrong with him, and asked him, why are you being like this? What's wrong with you? As we walked past the mass block tower crane, finally Andrew caved and pointed to the crane and said he was just embarrassed because he had told the school not to install a life-size model of his knob in the school grounds. Of course, I won't be able to mention that as 16-year-old Andrew once sincerely said to me that he's not so much a tit man, but a tit monster.
Oh my God.
And of course I remain mute about the time when Andrew came home from a taxing day of geography lectures at university before everyone else, and immediately changed into his student household uniform, a particularly distressed pair of grey underpants, and proceeded to eat an entire tin of biscuits. And then I'm sure a word crossed his mind. However, instead he spent all afternoon farting into a tin of biscuits. And offering everyone who came to the lovely, tasty biscuits. So instead of all this negativity and smut, I think we should focus on Andrew's positive traits. His physical prowess is second to none. I'm sure that Naomi, when she was younger, never dreamt she'd be married to the Crowland Youth Team most improved player in 1990. Most improved. His natural intelligence has ensured he's got good grades throughout school and university. Of course, I've only ever shared one class with Andrew, which was A-level maths, and he quit after an hour. But fair enough, his maths wasn't his strong point. Apparently he kept on getting inches and millimetres confused. He's creative and sensitive, and of course he harnessed all of these magical gifts when he forged my handwriting and signature to sign me up for a local Asperger's support group. He was worried about my social skills. They phoned me for 6 months. course, he's resourceful and determined. Thanks, Amy. We both took years out. Pretty early on, Andy decided he wanted to go travelling, and he decided certainly his destiny was to travel to India. So he went straight down the docks and worked his passage for 4 weeks. He had a great time. I'm not usually one to quote the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson. Here's a paraphrase of something he once said about the journey of life. He said, "The journey of life is like driving from North London to Heathrow Airport. At first, the journey seems to take forever, and you inch ahead in traffic. You're dying to be on your way, but then suddenly you reach Earl's Court, and the traffic parts, and you're hurting terrifyingly fast towards your destination, and there's nothing you can do to hold back the time." Both me and Andrew have turned 30 this year, and even though all of the milestones of life seem to move towards me faster and faster, I feel so blessed to have a friend like Andrew to share the journey. He's filled my life with so much fun and laughter and supported me whenever I've needed it. Kind of like having a less good looking twin brother.
So close to being nice, wasn't it?
So it fills me with happiness to know he's found someone as special as me. I have, as I said, known for so long, and I've genuinely never seen him happier. And I think you're perfect for each other, and I love you both dearly. So, I ask you to charge your glasses. Join me in a toast, Andrew and Naomi. Happy